All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the teams getting ready on the kickoff here. Waiting for the countdown. We've got J Keys taking the kickoff here for above region blue. Looks like they're going to take the kickoff to their own corner. Mango's going to take it out. Peep comes in and challenges quickly, and Forrest hits it down to Itsuki, who is going to get bumped by his own teammate, it looks like.
Jakey's now taking possession, pushes the ball down the field. It's going to be over to Mango. Mango over to Fours. Fours ends up leaving it. It's going to be taken away by Mango once again. Clarky looking for the 50-50, but Mango manages to maintain possession. Peep with a great demo, though, will send a pass right to Itsuki. Itsuki into the air, looking for the 50-50 himself. Isn't able to get the ball on target, but the pressure is still remaining strong for this team here.
All right, and Fours gets a nice clear. Taking over to the wall. Itsuki's going to have a nice challenge here. It pops up. It's still on the team blue half. Clark takes it out. J Keys meets him in the corner. Looks like he's met by Peep, who has a nice clear. Clark pops it up. Itsuki maybe going to follow it up here. He's beat by Fours. Comes down in the corner. Let's see if Team Blue can get a nice clear here. And there it is. Mango might try to take this possession down. It's going to try to serve it up here. No teammate over there, but looks like they're going to try to move this into the offense. Again, no teammate really to finish the play there.
Peep now trying to take possession, gets a 50-50 past the second player. It's going to be over to Jakey's. Jakey's will push the ball forward, but it looks like it's going to be Itsuki taking possession in the offense, in the defensive corner here for his team. But with a great 50-50, it sets up Mango, and Mango's going to put in the first goal.
Yeah, we've got Team Blue here. Not able to hold the defense for too long. They're going to look to respond with a goal of their own here. It's always important in a series like this to get a response goal. If Team Blue isn't able to keep the defense up, they might sink themselves into a hole here. Let's see if they can avoid that.
Itsuki in now into the air, looking for the flip reset, gets the ball past one, looks for the shot. It's actually going to take it all the way himself. That's already a tied game, and one of the standout players we're going to be looking for here are Fours and Peep. However, the players that we weren't really necessarily looking at towards the beginning are the ones that are scoring. Of course, Itsuki and also Mango as well, really stepping up here when it matters most.
Yeah, Itsuki just has that pop-off potential. I've played with him a few times, and he definitely can pop off with some mechanics like that flip reset right there. So sometimes he just hits mechanics like that when you don't expect it, and it results in a goal just like that does here.
Itsuki.
See if we can get something else going.
Oh, into the air, gets a past one, sets up Peep. Peep not able to put the ball on target. Now going to take the ball away and ends up 50ing it all the way back to Itsuki, who has to clear the ball over to the side, but sets up Peep perfectly. Puts the ball past another one. It's going to be over to Jakey's now. Jakey's trying to maintain possession and tries to push the ball forward. Read easily by Itsuki, but the pressure is still on here from Team Blue. Clarky looking to get the 50-50, sets up Peep. Peep, once again, with the solo play, gets the 50-50, but he isn't able to get it past the midfield line.
Above Region Blue going to try to get something going here. Looks like Mango hits it into the corner for Team Blue. Peep going to try to take it out. He's met by above Region Blue defender, and it results in a goal here with Fours able to get a nice little dunk here on Peep in the corner.
Peep tried to take possession here, but it looks like he did not stay goal side of that 50-50 and ends up launching right into the back of the net. However, it's still going to be an interesting series throughout the rest of the night, and I think this one's going to be one of the closest that we have tonight.
Yeah, and I was actually just going to say that, Peep has been kind of booming the ball just like he did there a lot. Like, I was actually just going to kind of recommend, maybe taking the ball down and doing some dribbles like that, and then he immediately gets punished for it, so I'm kind of glad I didn't say anything. But, yeah, it's let's see if they can do well with the possession here for us. Looks like he's going to take it on down. Gets another 50. Going to look for a bump here. Mango able to dunk it in and get them the 2-goal lead here with 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock.
Of course, Peep, when he's playing on his actual team, is a very stellar player. He loves taking possession, leaving it for his teammates. However, when it comes to playing with Clarky and Itsuki, they are high-level players, but they're not as high level as the other players in this lobby. So Peep essentially has to understand how to be a carry factor in this series. And if it's not something that you're used to doing, it can catch one off guard, as normally you're used to playing with a team, but you have to be able to step up on your own. And it looks like he does step up with perfect positioning at the top of the goal box, and he's going to bring this back within one.
A very important goal right here, brings it back within one. Still a minute and 53 on the clock. They're going to really try to focus in on the defense here. Clean defensive rotations is going to help them tie this game back up. Let's see if they're able to get it here right off the kickoff. Peep maybe going to try to meet it on the wall. Does get the clear downfield. Jakey's going to try to meet it on his own backboard. Hits it down to, looks like we got Mango here taking it across, actually, for, to his own corner. Or no, it's actually his opponent's corner. Got a little confused there on the teams.
Ball back over to Itsuki. Itsuki into the air, looking for the 50-50. Ends up just hitting it past Mango. Sets up Peep. Peep almost gets the goal, but it's saved away at the last possible second by Jakey's. Mango now into the air, gets the beat past Peep, and it's going to be over to Itsuki once again. Itsuki, he has 100% goal participation so far on his team. Let's see if he can keep this form up. It honestly looks like they're using Clarky as a last man back type of role, which is very interesting to see. They have Itsuki trying to set up the play, and they're having Peep trying to follow it up, and it looks like it's working out so far.
Looks like they're going to be trying to get the ball out of their own half here. Peep takes it up. He's going to look for the pass infield mid to Clarky. Clarky's met by Force here. Mango going to try to take it back out, get his own team's offense going. Peep going to keep touching the ball here in his own corner. Maybe he gets it over to Clarky, who does actually meet the connection. Itsuki pops it up. Looks like he's going to try to get an air dribble going. Takes it back down. Nice control. And he's met on the sidewall by Mango. Jakey's going to try to beat Clarky, and he does. Peep with a nice clear. Just kind of back and forth here. 30 seconds on the clock. And they're going to try to get a goal here.
Is taking possession, hits the ball off to the backboard. It's going to be over to Mary Mango. Into the air, looking for a pinch off the corner. Gets the ball towards the mid. Clarky and Peep end up bumping each other, but they get the save away. Now it's over to Itsuki. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. And above region blue, about to take the first game. Clarky hits the ball off the ground to make it bounce. Ends up not touching at 0 seconds. Peep, in a very awkward situation, pops the ball into the air. Over to Itsuki. Ball still in the air. They end up faking it. The ball will touch the ground.
There it is.
Above region blue, getting the first game of the
Game away here over to match point.
Yeah, that would be definitely a feat here for above region blue. Team blue back in the seeding tournament actually caused a lot of problems. They almost ended up losing to team blue in that seeding tournament, and then above region blue ended up going on to get second in that tournament. But now it's going to be up to team blue to try and step up and show that they can get the win. Playing with Pete, playing with Cabbage, it does not necessarily matter who they're playing with. They have the individual skill to be able to get these wins here.
We got team blue pounding some offense out here right away. Gonna try to hold above region blue in their own half as much as they can here so they can get a goal. We've got above region blue with a nice clear. Demo in the midfield is gonna try to open something up. Looks like Peep gets another demo here, try to soften the blow a little bit. Maybe they're able to pull this out. Itsuki doing a nice job being the third man here for team blue, making sure nobody gets past. Looks like Fours might be able to take this one in, though. Peep does get the save. Itsuki going to look to rotate back and maybe actually get a clear here. Pops it up. Clark going to try to hit it back down. He's met by Fours over in the corner. Peep pops it up. A lot of more corner hits here. Fours trying to get a nice little clear. Itsuki being nice and patient. Going to hit the ball here. Maybe he can get a flick off. Pass towards the center field. And we have a goal from Clarky. Let's go for Team Blue.
Team Blue stepping up here in game number 2. Itsuki taking his time. That's what we discussed earlier on in game number 1. We were seeing the lack of possession coming out from Team Blue, but the instant we see them take possession and execute it properly, they managed to get the goal.
Yeah, and keeping the possession all the way through, hitting the pass, not giving the other team really a chance to try to, disrupt the pass. Being there for your teammates really important. If Clarky had, been a little bit less trusting of his teammate there, that play wouldn't have even came to be at all. So really showing how they're adjusted as a team here. Looks like Team Blue might try to get another one here. Itsuki going to take this down in the corner. Jay Keys calls his bluff here. Keep going to try to pop it out.
Keep trying to take possession.
By more players. Yep.
Oh, Mango getting a goal there, tying up the game. Mango, he's been stepping up so far for above region blue, and he does it again in game number 2. He gets the dunk on Peep, and then gets the Doomsy dish off the side wall. Oh my goodness, Mango popping off.
Here we go. Fours on the kickoff for above region blue. Looks like they might lose it here. Actually works out in their favor. Mango's able to take the possession. He's met by Clarky right away. high flyer here. Itsuki's going to meet up there on the defense. Four's going to try to pop it towards mid. Itsuki's able to cut that pass off nicely. Four's going to look to take this across here, maybe get a pass over to his teammate in the corner. J-Key's going to try to help him out. Peep able to disrupt that. Mango clears it out. He's going to try to follow it, but Peep is able to keep it in the above region blue corner here. See, maybe he can get a pop off towards the goal. Mango with a clear. There's lots of clears back and forth here in this game. Still tied up halfway through.
Oh,
Shot from Peep. Oh, and we have a save from Mango. They really needed that one. Let's see if they can get a counterplay going. Fours with a shot, and Itsuki is not able to save it. Above region blue, able to get ahead by 1 goal about halfway through this game.
Look at this here, Clarky. He ended up getting dusted that ball by Fours. Fours, again, the substitute coming in. We have 2 subs in this match. We have Peep for Team Blue and Fours for Above Region Blue. And so far, it looks like Fours is the one who's really stepping up and helping this team get their win.
Yeah, I've never played with Fours, but I've heard things from J-Keys, and he's definitely a pretty special player. He's rocking the Fennec, so you know he's got that extra % chance to win the 50s. That's what a lot of Fennec players like to say, so see if it'll help him out here. 2 minutes on the clock. Above region blue, looking to hold on to this lead as much as they can. Smart challenges in the corner. Mango gonna try to get a shot off. Looks like he's met here at midfield. Fours hit off the backboard. Nobody's there to clear it away. He's gonna try to shoot it, and he looks like he's met by a Team Blue defender. Jake Keys whiffing the shot on target there. Clarky's gonna try to pop it up. Pete pops it back. Gonna try to foul this here, get a shot on target. It's off the backboard, and oh, we have some misses from above region blue, but they're able to skate out of there. Nice 50 in the midfield. Peep hitting it over to Itsuki. Nice passes. I like the defensive possessions from Team Blue here. Mango takes it down. We have him getting met by Peep. J-Key's gonna look to take it to the corner here again. Mango's gonna pop it, and looks like Itsuki's gonna try to get something going. He's met by Fours. Mango's gonna try to shoot it. We have a double tap off the backboard. Looks like it's gonna be off here.
Clarky tried to maintain possession there into the corner, just wasn't able to get back to it. Peep again gives it away, and it's going to be over to Fours. Fours, however, gets dunked on by Peep, and Jakey's is forced to get a perfect touch out to the front wall. Now over to Jakey's once again. Double commit from Team Blue, and allows a clear. It's going to be over to Peep. Peep gets a good first touch, looks for a follow-up shot. It's off the crossbar, but he manages to get the goal nevertheless. But look at this here from Peep. He takes control, pops it up, and sees no one else is following it, just puts it right in the back of the net. That's the speed of Peep right there, and they managed to tie up the game.
Yeah, we see double commit. Itsuki decides to turn that into a nice little bump play there and open it up to tie the game up. That was really smooth.
Over to Jakey's. Jakey's popping the ball forward, over to Peep. Peep ends up not being able to maintain possession, and he puts it in an awkward spot, but that's going to be a perfect pass down to Fours off the backboard. Follow from Mango isn't on target this time. Peep tries to get a solid clear, but Fours is now going to maintain possession. He ends up not getting the ground 50-50 that he wanted there, though, and it's going to be over to Clarky. Clarky looking for a pass out mid. Jickeys will take the ball away, but the pressure is still solidly in Team Blue's possession, at least right now, until Clarky has to keep the ball in the midfield.
Yeah, lots of bangs back and forth. The team that plays better backboard defense here is probably going to end up winning this game because there's just been lots of bangs off the backboard that haven't been met by a defender. So here we go. Yep, Team Blue playing good backboard defense. Let's see if they can turn it into offense now. It's a shot on target, and we have it down for overtime.
Overtimes are always very special, and this could be make or break for Team Blue. If you lose an OT and go down to match point, it's going to be very difficult to try and get the mentality back under control. Whereas above Region Blue, they already have a win on the board. They shouldn't be too stressed out in this overtime unless they don't have the best mentality. However, knowing Jakey's is probably laughing, having fun with his team at the moment, and that might allow them to win this overtime.
See here, Mango's going to try to get something going. Doesn't have too many teammates there to back him up. Fours does get in there, though. J-Key's going to try to double tap it in the corner here. He's not able to get the second tap. And Team Blue's going to try to clear this away. Peep's following it down. Gets a 50 down here, and it looks like it might go on target. And Peep is able to put this in and even up the series here for Team Blue.
Look at this here from Peep. He takes control. He pre-flips in front of the 50, and Mango, who's been having some solid 50-50s all series long, wasn't able to get one there. And Peep manages to get a free goal here, helping Team Blue. In Game 3 tied series. Let's see who manages to get on match point first.
Looks like above Region Blue going to try to get the offense going right away here. Peep is going to have something else to say about that, though. Takes it down. Nice little roll. Looks like it's going to get past all of Team Blue. Itsuki is able to get back there and get the save. Clarky hits it over to Itsuki, who is having some issues in the corner. Peep going to try to get a shot on target. We have a Rule 1 going on here, folks, between Mango and Itsuki. I love to see it. Everyone, if you know me, you know that I love Rule 1. I'm always going to try to follow the Rule 1 as much as I can. Oh, it looks like they are going to break Rule 1. Wow, here we go. We have Peep scoring with 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, taking advantage of the 2v2 here. Peep is definitely a player that can take advantage of space like that, so no surprise there.
Yeah, I've played Peep a few times in those ranked 2s. He's great at taking possession and utilizing those ground plays more than anything. Even though it seems like he would be a more aerial type player, he tends to be very solid on the ground and with those 50-50s, with the one exception being that one goal in game number 1. But ever since then, he's been stepping up for this team and he's been helping them on that ground game.
Looks like Above Region Blue is going to try to get this ball out of their own half here in an organized way, get some offense going. 4 is able to get 2 defenders behind him here. We have Mango going for the demo. Peep is able to hold it down, though, as the third man, even though someone's chasing him. And now he's going to go to try and score it. Hits it. Oh, and it's just barely off. Shoots across. 4 is going to try to take it out. He's able to get past one defender. Itsuki is able to beat him there in the corner. A little double tap here. Peep able to get it in. And now we have a 2-goal lead for Team Blue.
Look, the support here from Peep waits for Itsuki to hit this ball off the backboard, and then he goes straight in for the kill. That's going to be an amazing shot there from Peep. 2-0 now for Team Blue, and they went from a team that, honestly, were not doing too well in game number 1 to now possibly being on the run to make this a potentially gentleman's reverse sweep.
Here, 4 is met by Peep. Peep's really trying to make his presence known here. He's sitting in these corners, making sure the pressure's on these players at all times. Itsuki getting a nice little demo here. A little bit bunched up there by the Team Blue players. Let's see if Above Region Blue is going to be able to squeeze this out into a goal. Looks like Force is going to try to take it up the wall here. Maybe some squishy action off the ceiling. No, he decides to just take it off the wall. J Keys trying to take this possession down and get a pass off. He is bumped by a Team Blue player. Pops out mid. Nobody on Above Region Blue is able to get there. We have a nice clear from 4's. Itsuki's up. Hits it into the corner. 4's going to try to get a shot off. Peep is there, though, holding it down for the defense of Team Blue.
Back to Peep. Peep ends up launching the ball into the open space, followed up by Itsuki. Hits the ball perfectly off the corner, trying to set up Peep. Peep gets the 50-50, but it's going to be wide. Peep looks for another controlled 50-50, loses it over to Clarky. Clarky trying to maintain possession, ends up getting completely dusted. That's going to be Itsuki demoed on the back line, but Peep is there just in the nick of time and will now easily transition the ball down the field.
Yeah, the story of this part of the game where they're holding this lead has just been Peep really holding it down pressure-wise, and then as soon as I say that, looks like they're going to concede a goal. Peep has been doing a really good job, though, of holding it down, both like keeping pressure on offense and, you know, sitting on that back post and getting the saves when they need it. Unfortunately, they did concede a goal here, but I think they're, you know, that's nothing to really scoff at here. I mean, I think they're going to continue on with the pressure just like normal. Just, you know, sometimes you got to let one in every once in a while.
And we've seen a couple of those goals now against Team Blue where it's Itsuki as that third man. Itsuki, he's looking really good mechanically and on offense, but when it comes to that defensive positioning, it seems to not be there. And we do have to recall that Itsuki ended up playing in a 1v1 last week against an academy player and ended up losing, I believe, in game 5. So, and it was mainly completely due to defense. So Itsuki's definitely going to be having to work on that defensive positioning if he does want to continue to try and progress to be a better player.
Yeah, and ones is a good way to do that. You know, playing a one-show match helps you become a little bit better of a third man, because in ones you're playing every single position. But let's see if Team Blue is able to hold on to this lead here and get the lead in the series. Looks like there is going to be a nice little clear here from Above Region Blue. They're going to take it around the corner. Peep is going to try to hold this out. Let's see if he can back up what I was saying earlier, if I'm going to caster curse this man. But looks like Team Blue, they're pretty quick out of the corner. They're not really sitting on that front post all that much. They're just kind of jumping out right away, trying to keep the rotations moving, which is pretty smart, because they you know, they want to keep pushing the pace against this Above Region Blue team. Mango gonna get a shot on here. Peep is able to save it. 4 is gonna try to shoot on target. It is saved by Clarky. Itsuki with a little demo here to try to get some space going. And now we've got some more bumps in midfield here. Let's see if Above Region Blue can get this goal. They have 48 seconds to do it.
Keys puts the ball off the backboard. Follow up now by Forrest. Has a chance to put a powerful shot on target. He goes for the fake instead, setting up Keys. Almost works out, but it will be saved by Peep, who now has the savior medal. But still, the pressure is on for Above Region Blue. Peep ends up missing. Could be a chance here, but nobody on Above Region Blue is there. And Clarky with a brilliant fake will not only get the 50-50 to clear it out, but will continue to put off the clock. That's what we like to see out of Team Blue.
Here we go. Team Blue's really going to try to push the pace here now. 15 seconds on the clock. They know if they just hit the ball a few more times, they're going to be home free. Mango's taking it down. He has Fours in front of him, getting some bumps. Peep's able to clear it out here. Looks like we get some bumps in midfield. They got to turn this around, and it looks like Team Blue is going to finish this game off 3-1 and take the lead here in the series.
Look at this shot here from Pete. Perfect placement, bottom left corner. Manages to get a bump and then go for a demo. Very high awareness from Pete. And that's something that we see from these higher level players, is mostly their awareness. Mechanically, you may not even consider them as good as some even rank B or lower players. But once you see their awareness and their consistency, that's when you truly see why they are some of those higher level players.
0 on the clock here, just getting ready to go into the next game. At this point, if you're Above Region Blue, you just got a mental reset, push on to the next game. You know, maybe
Blue, they're a team that it looks like that ever since Mango lost that 150-50, he hasn't been forcing them, and that was his strong suit that was allowing his team to keep it close against Team Blue and actually win that first game. Were Mango's 50-50, so hopefully he rebuilds that confidence and starts using him again, because if not, Team Blue might run away with this and get this gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, backs against the wall here for Above Region Blue. You know, if you play Rocket League competitively, you know when your back's against the wall, you know that's when you got to be peaking the most. And you know, there's two things that are going to happen here. They're going to start peaking or they're going to start crumbling. So we'll see what ends up happening here. Itsuki able to clear it off. He's going to be met by Fours. See if he's able to get something going. He is met by Clarky. Mango going to try to hit it off the wall here and follow it up. Looks like he's going to have his teammate Keys behind him to back him up. Clarky gives away the possession to Keys. Keys going to try to get a flick off here. Looks like he's low on boost. Peep able to save. And Force is going to try to hit it back to his own corner. Peep is able to keep the pressure on here. Mango with the clear. Itsuki's able to get it up on the backboard, going for the double. Mango's able to clear it away, and Clarky is going to try to take it back down here. Keys rolling it out to Peep. Peep with a shot on target, and oh, another crazy save from Force. He's really popping off here, and now he's on offense. Here we go, battling out with Clarky. Clarky's able to get a nice 50 going. Let's see if he can follow it up. Keys here in net. Oh, we have a whiff from both players. Peep able to hit it on target, and Mango gets the save. Gonna try to clear it out here. Force. And he hits it in! Oh, I didn't expect that one to go in. I thought that was gonna go off the backboard, actually. That's crazy.
Mango over to Force. Force taking a behind the midfield shot, and it looks like Clarky missed a lot of pads on the way back, and there we go. That's where we can see the difference in skill between some of these players. It looks like Clarky and Itsuki, they have the offensive mechanics. It's just a few of those smaller things that need to continue to be improved on if we want to see them try and be at the top of this league.
All right, Four's going to take it on down here. Keys going to pass it towards the mid. Doesn't really have a teammate there, unfortunately, so it looks like they're more so just going to give the possession over to Peep, who's actually met by Mango here. I spoke too soon, and Mango's actually able to pop it in. It looks like Team Blue is not able to hold down the defense.
Look right here, Peep ended up getting completely destroyed on the 50-50, setting up Mango, looking for a 1v1 type shot. Puts it right in the near post. Oh my goodness, that takes some placement.
Yeah, and Above Region Blue, backs against the wall. We knew they had to come out, and that's where I said earlier, you know, we're going to see what kind of team they are. Looks like they're starting off strong here. Still 3 minutes left, so too early to really say anything either way, but looks like Peep's going to try to get a shot on target. Fours rolls it out. He's got no boost, but he's going to try to make something happen anyway. Peep is going to come and take the possession away. Keys going to try to meet him in the air. He doesn't really have any boost, though. Itsuki with a nice little roll towards the net. It's not really going to end up going anywhere. Clark, a little nervous, driving past the ball a little bit. He's going to try to keep the shadow defense going. Peep with a nice little clear out. Lots of hits in the corner. He's going to try to clear it out again. There it goes. Mango's going to try to hit this across. Looks like Clark's actually going to follow it up here in the corner now, see if he can get some offense going. He's going to look for that mid pass with the extra pop at the end. Itsuki deciding to play 3-man, but then he changes his mind, comes back. Clark's going to have to hold this down on the one more hit. Looks like he does. Key's not able to get it in. Mango taking it up and across. And looks like he's going to be met by Itsuki here once again.
Ball over to Jakey's. Jakey's ends up trying to take possession of the corner. They're trying to waste down the clock here against this Team Blue offense. Jakey's with another brilliant 50 will force Peep to take possession back to his own side of the field. Peep ends up backflipping on the back wall, still looking for the 50, but Mango gets the beat on him, but it sets up Itsuki. Itsuki up to Peep. Peep trying to look for the backboard touch. Fours is there. Fours ends up getting a poor touch though. Peep turning on this ball, gets a 50-50, tries to set up Clarky, but Clarky ended up pushing a little too far, and that support ended up being backwards to the ball. And now it's up to Itsuki to try to pass the ball across. The ball will get past Mango. Peep looking for the shot, and it gets the goal. We're back within one.
Minute and 50 on the clock here. Still lots can happen, but it looks like Peep's going to get in here. Pop this one right in the top right. Really good placement on that shot. Let's see if Team Blue is able to even up this game here and get away from this game 5.
Fours gets the 50. Now it's over to Jakey's. Jakey's ends up leaving it to Mango. Mango pops the ball over one, but Itsuki will get the save. Ball back to Fours. Fours off the sidewall. Ends up getting read by Itsuki, and Itsuki actually sets up a pass, but Clarky and Peep both end up missing that ball. And Peep's now going to have to look for a 50-50. Peep ends up baiting in a perfect shot there and gets the clear as well. Itsuki tries to hit it over Fours, but Fours will get the touch and maintain possession. Gets the 50 past Peep as well. That's a double commit. Jakey's, can he put the ball in? He does! And that's going to be a 2-goal lead once again.
Wow, a minute and 21 on the clock. That is a huge goal for Above Region Blue. If they want to get to game 5, that is a pretty good way to do it. Itsuki needs to find the save there, but unfortunately it looks like he's not able to get it. Team Blue going to need to have a really fiery kickoff here. Maybe they'll have a strategy here, demo something. Looks like they're going to get a nice little back right play. Jake He's going to dunk him right away. Don't give him any time to have any kind of offense going. Peep out front, no surprise here for Team Blue. Looks like he's going to be met by Fours. Classer of the Titans there, some might say. Fours going to take his time here. He knows that all he has to do is kill this clock. He's going to be met by Itsuki, who misses, but Clarky is going to try to take it up. Jake He's backing up his teammate Fours, who's rotating around to back post. Peep putting the pressure on. Big clear from Mango here. 51 seconds on the clock. Above Region Blue trying to find game 5. Looks like we might have a 50 here. Oh, pass off the backboard from Mango. Peep's able to get the clear. Clarky get some offense going. It looks like he's going to flick it up. Itsuki's going to try to get the pass. Jakey's has some good defense, and Peep's going to try to keep it going as well. Looks like we have some misses here. Mango's able to take it out. 31 seconds on the clock, and he needs to keep the possession if he wants to get on to game 5. Team Blue needing to get this out. Looks like they're not really able to do so with some demos here.
That's a triple demo now. It looks like that Jakey's looking for spawn demos. Gets a 4th demo. All the space in the world now for Fours. Fours onto the ceiling. Tries to get it past Peep, but Peep with a brilliant challenge will get that ball away.
Big defense and just big pressure from Above Region Blue here. They knew that if they just kept the pressure on here at the end of the game, they're going to hold on to their lead, and they just did a really good job executing that. Me and Jakey's were actually playing some snow day the other day, and I was getting a lot of demos doing that, so maybe he took...
Between these two teams, Above Region Blue, they took the 1st and 4th game. Above Region Team Blue taking the 2nd and 3rd game. Now, who's going to take that 5th game? That's the true question. And out of my personal experience, normally game 5s are either 1-goal games or there's a million goals. There's no close games. It's either just 1-goal game or a 10-goal game. Let's see which one we're going to get here.
Yeah, nerves are going to be on here. We're going to really see how these players are, actually play. They're going to be exposed here a lot because the nerves are going to be on. But we're going to see who has the clutch gene and who doesn't here. Big battle here between, in my opinion, Peep and Fours. We're going to see which of them is going to be more clutch here. Nice shot from Itsuki on target for Team Blue. Looks like Above Region Blue is going to try to get this ball at their own half. Itsuki comes back with the reshot and does get the goal on target to open up game 5 here with 4 minutes on the clock.
Itsuki may not be playing the best on defense, but when it comes to offense, he's been placing shots all night long, and he's put in his first bid to try and get his team a series win here.
All right, Above Region Blue, got to have that response goal here. You don't want to go down by 2 goals. It is possible to come back from that 2 goal, but definitely want to avoid it if you can. Fours looks like he's going to get possession here in the opposing team's corner. Nice little flip reset off the backboard. Mango's going to try to finish it off the top crossbar here. Not going to go in, unfortunately. Above Region Blue going to keep the ball moving around. Fours with a banger on target, and we're going to have the assist from Mango there on the crazy passing play.
Look at this here from Mango. A perfect pass back. Clarky caught in an awkward situation on the goal line. Did not see where that ball was going to go ahead of time, and the ball launches right over him. That's going to be a tied game already, and we're only 1 minute in. This is an amazing series so far.
Yeah, big response goal, so important. Going to keep the game close here. As Team Blue is going to try to get this ball out of a very dangerous position. Peep is met by Mango, who's going to try to get another pass off here. Goes backward a little bit. He's going to take the possession down. Looks like he's going to roll it past. Not on target. He'd love to see it, but he does get it over to his teammate Peep, who's going to pop it up off the ceiling. Fours going to try to clear it away. Peep is going to try to take that possession, but he's not able to do so. Fours gets it past one, gets it past another. See if he can get a pass out to his teammate. It's off the backboard, met by Itsuki, who's going to clear it away, and now we have J-Keys trying to take the possession away from him. Itsuki going to try to get the double tap, and Peep is able to follow up and get a goal here for Team Blue in Game 5.
Look at the speed here from Peep, and when you look at this type of shot, you're like, oh, just a double jump into the ball, not the best type of shot, but once you realize the speed it takes just to beat out one defender to get that type of shot into the bottom right corner, that's when you truly see the high-level shooting there. However, 2-1 the scoreline, Team Blue back in the lead.
Yeah, definitely want to see more of just trust between the teammates there. Peep noticed, oh, we have a shot on target from J-Keys, who's able to actually even it up here. 3 minutes on the clock, still a lot of game left. But yeah, J-Keys just simple clear off the backboard, miss from Clarky, and just is able to put it away here. Peep is not able to get back in time.
It's honestly sad to see from Clarky. Ever since games 1 through 3, he's not been looking like himself. He's been getting those backboard misses. He's not been stepping up on offense. But let's see if Clarky can regain control of himself before the end of this series. It's going to be a miss by one. Mango has to half flip into that ball. Set up for Itsuki, but Itsuki's not able to get back to it. Clarky gets the 50-50, but it's over to Mango. Mango gets easily intercepted there by Peep, and Peep actually almost gets a second dunk, but it's not enough. And above Region Blue are back above one.
There we go. Nice little hit from Mango, who's met by a defender, but then Fours is able to back him up here. So, not really too much of an assist there. Credit by Mango, but, sometimes it just works out well when the defender challenges. J-Keys on the kickoff here. He's met. Peep has possession here. Andy has 100 boost. Not really a good look if you're above Region Blue. Pinch over the corner. It's a pretty good outcome out of that situation, I must say. But looks like we have a little double commit here from Team Blue players. They're down one, so they're going to be a little bit antsy, trying to get some hits on the ball. Peep going to try to come in. Itsuki's jumping in front of him here a little bit. And looks like we might have a clear coming up from above Region Blue. Nope, actually Peep's going to take the possession. He's going to get the air dribble going. Fours being patient, and Itsuki is going to meet him in the air. Peep pops it out.
Now over to Mango. Mango taking possession in the 1v1, gets it around the defender, and they're above by 2. This is the above Region Blue been looking for, and again, it's off the perfect pass from Fours, and then Mango manages to cut it right past the last defender. Now that is some great control, and Peep gonna have to really help out this Team Blue squad now.
Yeah, next goal is very important. I mean, it's pretty much 2 minutes on the clock. If above region scores again, you pretty much want to say, Game 5 is over for them. They're pretty much done. They just got to hit the ball a few more times, and it's done for them. Team Blue is going to be the one that has the pressure on them. They need to keep the offense going. Pete playing a really deep third man here. He's going to try to pass it to Clarky, who passes it back to Itsuki. A pretty bunched up offense here from Team Blue, but let's see if they're able to get it in. Peep hits it off the corner here a couple of times. He's going to try to pass it back. Maybe Itsuki's going to be able to turn on it here. He is met by Fours, who's going to take it up, try to get a shot on target. And now we have J-Keys hitting the ball down to Itsuki. Itsuki's going to hit it off the backboard here. Maybe Team Blue can follow it up and give themselves a chance. Looks like that is not going to happen. Maybe Peep's going to try and turn and get it one more time. Big backboard clear from J-Keys here. Clarky going to try to get the offense going just one more time. J-Keys meets him in the midfield here, and it looks like Team Blue, they're struggling to get the offense going. Maybe Itsuki's double tap here is going to help. Another 50 here with J-Keys. Peep going to try to hit it over. A lot of defense coming out of above Region Blue here. A minute on the clock. They're going to just keep hitting the ball here, it looks like. And Peep gets a shot, actually, after the ball falls off the backboard. And now we're back within one with 55 on the clock. Team Blue bought themselves an extra life here. Maybe they'll be able to steal this Game 5.
Minute left on the clock, 55 seconds, and above Region Blue. They've been in this situation before, and they've actually lost in this situation before. Can we see them fight back and get revenge on the time they ended up not being able to do what they needed to do? But here comes Clarky. taking possession, tries to pass it over to Pete. Pete caught in an awkward situation, but still manages to maintain possession. He pops the ball over one, looking for the follow-up, gets the 50-50, sets up Itsuki, but he can't put the ball in the back of the net. Saved away once again by Above Region Blue, but the pressure is still on from Team Blue.
Clarky going for the double here. Maybe he's able to get it, and Pete follows it up and evens up the score line. 4-4, 31 seconds on the clock. Team Blue able to rally back here in Game 5. Gotta be a kind of shoot in the back there if you're on Above Region Blue. Let's see if the momentum can change for them, but it looks like, yeah, Team Blue is going to have a lot of momentum here going in the last 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness, Pete managed to get the perfect 50, but it was almost Clarky who got the flip reset double tap to try and tie up the game. We talked about how Clarky wasn't doing much in the last couple of games. That would have been the sealer on that one. But here comes Clarky, now taking possession down the field. Gets the 50-50, ends up not being as controlled as he would have liked. It's going to be over to Pete. Pete over to Jakey's. Jakey's tries to end up getting possession, but Mango's going to be the one on the backboard. He's been helping this team out all series long. Pass to the middle, but Clarky will get the clear. Jakey's hits it off the sidewall. Looking for the bump. It's going to be a double commit, and Pete Panitsky will double commit to get the ball out. Force gets it in the air, can't get the ball, and the ball's still going to be in Team Blue's court here as they're going to have to make sure they can get this win.
Game 5 overtime. What else can you ask for here for Game 1 of the stream? Starting off hot. Let's see if Itsuki's able to roll this one in. Forrest is able to get this save. He's going to try to get it downfield here. Nice pinch. Peep's going to try to get the backboard clear here maybe. Looks like he is able to keep it away from a dangerous spot on the field. Looks like Itsuki's going to get a clear going here for Team Blue. It's going to buy him a lot of time. They can get some boost. Forrest with a nice little return volley. Very RLCS-esque there, I might add. You know, ball banging back and forth. Forrest going to try to do it again. Actually, he's going to take possession here, go off the ceiling, use his flip. He's met by Clark, who bumps him, but it looks like Clarky's teammate Peep here is going to get a nice roll going for his team. Jake He's going to try to meet him in the corner. Oh, it's nearly goes in for Team Blue here. And Forrest is going to try to generate some offense for Above Region Blue, and he gets met by a defender. Now we have Clarky coming in with a fake challenge. Jake He's, lots of challenges happening here. 1 minute into overtime. Itsuki with a pass up to nobody, and looks like Above Region Blue might take this down for some offense.
Clarky puts the ball on target. It's going to be over to Forrest. Forrest tries to maintain possession. It's going to be a double commit from Beverage and Blue, but ends up going right to Pete. Pete with the pre-flip, gets a 50-50, has a chance here. Maybe goes for the Doomsy dish, sets up his teammate, but he can't put it in! Itsuki had a chance to finish it there, but now, minute and 20 left on the clock. Pete goes into the air dribble, gets the flip reset, can't get it past Mango. Mango stepping up big here for his team. Pete tries to get the ball passed back, but Clarky ends up having to send it all the way back his teammates' way as they're now on their own backboard. Pressure here from the other team is remaining strong. Mango off the corner, the pressure. Can he get the shot? No, sets up his teammate. No, it's going over to the side, and Clarky will maintain possession.
We definitely have a lot of just banging the ball back and forth right now. I think whichever team starts taking down the possessions more and controlling it, kind of like Mango right now with a flip reset, and double tap off the crossbar. Mango gonna finish it off, and Above Region Blue is able to take away Game 5. What a play from Mango. Flip reset off the crossbar, double tap. Very clean goal here to end off the first series of the day.
Mango, Mango, Mango. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Havoc Main League. I'm your host HVC Luke, and once again I'm being joined with the co-caster Drew. Drew, that first series, oh my goodness, it was a brilliant one. What were some of your thoughts on that series?
Yeah, that series just, a lot of back and forth between Above Region Blue and Team Blue. Above Region Blue able to get that Game 5 overtime flip reset double tap goal is pretty crazy. We've got Fours in here to kind of talk to him about, how he felt, the back and forth of the series went as well.
Yeah, exactly. Fours, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Apparently the better super sub. I guess the first thing to ask is, how's winning that series feel?
Thank you for having me here, and yeah, it felt good. Called last minute and was glad I was able to play my part.
Well, there we go. So, of course, you guys went down 2-1 in that series after you guys won the first game and then lost the next two, and then managed to win the next two after that. So, what changed mentally between game 1 and 2, and then between games 2 through 3 and 4 through 5?
I'd say when we went up 1-0, we felt really confident. I'd say probably got little overconfident a bit there. And we lost 2. We focused up after that. Talked about what we need to change a bit, and then it worked. There we go. We won.
Yeah, Drew, do you got anything you want to ask him?
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, when you've got Mango on your team hitting flip reset double taps in overtime, that has to feel pretty good. But how do you guys feel you did, like, defense-wise? I know that they were having, like, a lot of pressure on your backboard and stuff. Like, was the defense, like, hard for you guys, or were you feeling like you were able to get out of your corner easily, or?
I felt it was fine. We had some like communication errors on defense, like a bit in there. But other than that, I felt we were comfortable as long as we were doing what we needed to do.
Right. You definitely had a lot, like, less double commits than them. I definitely noticed on the defensive side, so that was good.
Well, yeah, you guys played amazing. Your defense actually stepped up when a lot of people didn't think so. So how do you? I also looked like that Clark Unitsuki started to drop off games in game number 4 specifically. Was that something you guys picked up on and started to pick up the aggression due to that, or was it overall just a close series overall and you didn't really notice the few minor mistakes because maybe you guys were making some too?
Yeah, we definitely realized that Itsuki and Clark were like having a bit of like some issues in like the wall and like the corners, so we started taking advantage of that. And yeah, we really just started like reading them better. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah. So thank you so much for coming into this interview, Fours. And as customary with anybody we interview, the stage is now yours. Shout out your teammates, friends, social media, anything like that. The stage is now yours.
Thank you. Shout out Jakey's and Mango. Awesome players. Glad I was able to sub in for them. And check out my Twitter, Fours_RL. And that's it.
Well, there we go. Thank you so much, Fours, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Here, don't really want to fall into that 4-2 kind of hole. Team Aqua, kind of in a similar situation to Above Region Blue in the last series, where they're 3-3. They don't want to fall into the 3-4 hole. So, let's see if they can come out here and get into the positives on their season.
Here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 1 here on Urban Central Dawn. Here we go. Let's see who's going to get the early lead off right now. And of course, Team Cyan, they were your Season 5 champions, managing to reverse sweep Team White in a best of 7 in the grand final. So Team Cyan, they definitely have what it takes to be winners. But now it's going to be going against a new team in Team Aqua, who have not even played in a Havoc playoff so far in their lifetimes. But that's going to be a chance for Wappy, but he isn't able to put the ball in. Left stick again, not able to put the shot on. And J-Rod will try and launch the ball down the field.
All right, looks like we're going to have Cyan down the field. Benji's able to put it away, open up by scoring a goal here with 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Team Aqua, not going to have as much pressure on them because, like you said, they have never really made the playoffs. They don't really have a reputation to necessarily upkeep or anything like that. Nice to see Team Cyan pop off with a goal here. Is Aqua going to be able to respond here? That's the question. As in the last series, we were able to see, teams able to respond back with a goal pretty quickly. My big question here is Aqua going to be able to, respond to these offensive possessions? And it looks like, yeah, they are able to come back, get their own offense going. They do have 3 shots here. They're kind of beating Cyan 3 shots to 1, 3 shots to 2 now. So, as they continue through this game, looks like they're going to try to even up the score line. Left stick able to push it on down. Lappies is going to back him up here, try to get a nice little flick going. J-Rod's able to clear it out, and looks like he might try to get a shot on target here. And it's off the post. Benji's going to clear it back for the back pass, and maybe Team Cyan will be able to get another goal here.
Benji now maintaining possession here, going off the side wall, pre-flips into position, looking for go all the way, can't get all the way there just yet. J-Rod ends up getting dunked on. It's going to be over to Mini, try and maintain possession here out of the corner. Mini grabs the boost, ends up going for a pass, though, on the defensive end, and it ends up setting up Team Aqua, but luckily for them, J-Rod there to intercept every single pass that has happened so far, and is going to be looking to get another clear once again, but that's going to be a bump on the back line. Punches an empty net, but he does not turn in time, and left stick will have to try and maintain possession just to look for another shot.
Yeah, Team Aqua is able to, hold this on their offensive side here. They're able to keep getting some shots off. None of them able to really go in here, unfortunately. Wappy looks to try to get a little dunk off the backboard there. Left stick trying to get some offense going here as well. Looks like Mini's going to try to take possession down. Doesn't really have a defender to block him. Nice little musty here, and looks like the play is going to be disrupted a little bit by a demo. And we have Benji going for a nice little dunk here, not able to get it. And now we have J-Rod taking his time here. He knows he's got teammates behind him to back him up. And now we have Punj coming over. Up the wall. Nice little air dribble over to the far post. Benji clears it away. And now we have Team Aqua here on defense looking to make a stop.
Ball now back over, cleared away by Wappies, over to left stick. Left stick, looking for the shot, places it above the crossbar. Follow up now from Wappies, and it's going to be the first goal here for Team Aqua. Team Aqua, they've been stepping up every single week. In week number 1, they lost to Team Gold, the only other team besides Team Cyan to be at a 5-1 record, and they're continuing to step up, and this is what we want to see out of Team Aqua. They continue to improve, and if we can see this continue to see this consistent improvement, we're going to hopefully see them in the playoffs by the end of the season.
Yeah, and Team Aqua, they're really pounding the offensive shots on here. I mean, Cyan's, brick wall in the defense. They have lots of saves going here. Can they stay consistent on defense, though? That's the question. I mean, you really don't want to be in a position where you're conceding a lot of these shots. You want to really try to do something on defense to prevent the shot from even being created in the first place. So, right now, another close one. J-Rod able to get the save here. Is Cyan going to be able to get this out and back on offense to get the lead? Tie game. Is Aqua going to be able to, get a shot on here? Looks like not going to happen. And now we have Team Cyan's Benji hitting it over towards the backboard. Good backboard defense from Team Aqua. Lots of back and forth. J-Rod coming over here, trying to get a shot on target, and Punj is going to clear it away.
Minute and a half left on the clock. It's going to be over to Team Aqua once again on the offensive side. Benji pre-jumps, giving Mini a free chance on the ball, but he ends up just clearing the ball down the field. J-Rod will get a good 50-50. However, the ball's still going to be in the side of Team Aqua's possession. They put the ball out to the backboard. Benji and J-Rod double committing, but Benji ends up maintaining possession until Mini gives it to the other team for free. Pass over to Punj. Punj back to Wappies, but the ball might just go straight into the net, and it will. Team Aqua taking the goalie.
And here's where some of that pressure, there's not as much pressure on Aqua because they're sitting at 3-3 right now. What's got to be going through Team Cyan's head right now is, oh, we're 4-1. We should be killing these guys, and now they're down 1. I'm sure that's going to light a fire under Team Cyan right now. So Aqua's got to be ready for a lot more shots coming from Cyan because they definitely, they're going to be trying to get a response of their own here. And it looks like they do. This ball is able to drop in for Cyan to even up the game.
Right now, it looks like Team Cyan, they're not taking possession, so their smarts are not as high as they normally are. Normally, when they're using their smarts, they're taking possession, moving the ball down the field, losing 50s to keep possession. But right now, we're seeing them boom the ball a lot. So essentially, Team Cyan, they're just trying to turn this into a mechanics battle. Whatever team can be more mechanical. And Team Cyan, I do think they have the mechanical favor. However, Team Aqua definitely playing as a smarter team.
Oh, here we have a shot, and Benji's able to put it in. Team Cyan goes up 3-2, and there it is. You can just kind of see the record difference coming in for these two teams. Benji just puts it right down, gets it in. Is Aqua going to be able to respond in the situation? That's going to be our big question here. They have lots of shots, so it's going to look up for them here. Big kickoff. Now we have, looks like, Aqua taking it down, not really holding the possession, just trying to get a clear out into the corner. Punj does get a shot on target, and it looks like maybe that strategy of hitting the ball around quick and just pushing the pace might be something that might be working out for Aqua moving forward.
Wappies actually leaves the ball. He realizes the ball's over him, and he goes immediately for the demo. The smarts on the substitute here is looking extreme at the moment, but Team Aqua, they're still going to have, this is still an uphill battle. Even when it's tied, Team Cyan, they have the best ice in the world. In a grand final, they reverse swept in a best of 7. That's not a feat that anybody's done, even in the professional scene. But now it's going to be up to the legs of Team Cyan to show that they are the better team and to keep themselves at only a one series loss.
Yeah, Cyan holding the pressure here. Nice little pass across. Would have nice to been see a Aqua player, ready to shoot that. Looks like Aqua's going to have to be back on defense. Gets a nice little save there for left stick. J-Rod going to try to get a shot off, and it looks like we're going to head into overtime here. Team Cyan going to try to get some more offense going here. They're really sitting on their own defensive half a lot, just getting a lot of saves. They're going to try to get some more shots on the scoreboard here, and you can kind of tell by Mini's play style right away. He's going in, getting a challenge off right off the rip. Left stick going to try to pass it down. Punj is going to get a nice little bump. J-Rod tosses it off the backboard. Wappy is able to actually meet it here, and now we're going to see Team Aqua try to take this down and get a goal. Let's see if Benji is able to get it going here. He's going to be met by Punj. Punj pushes it off the backboard here. Aqua's with some nice pressure. Mini clears it away, though.
Mini pushes the ball up. It's going to be taken away by left stick. Over to Punj now. Punj off the side wall, looking for a pass out mid. Left stick into the air, ends up getting a dust on J-Rod, and he will actually follow the ball up. Looking for the flipper set, he won't get it. Benji gets the first save, gets the second save, and the ball will get cleared down. J-Rod might have an empty net, and he puts the ball in the back of the net. Team Cyan with the first game win.
Yeah, pretty tough for Team Aqua here. They're not going to get the result they want in game one, but I mean, they really did have a good showing. They're playing defense. They get, saves. They have a ton of shots. What they're really going to need to do in this next game is, maybe clean up. When Team Cyan has possession of the ball, they're going to be able to generate some shots. So they need to keep on pounding away, making sure the first man is always diving, getting some pressure on. Don't really give these guys a clean look on their way out. And now we have the kickoff underway for game two. Left stick going to try to win this. J-Rod is met by Punj in the middle. Punj going to try to get a shot off right away. And it looks like Benji's going to try to keep it down in the corner. He's going to roll it down. Nice demo from J-Rod. Going to open up an opportunity for Benji. And Team Cyan is going to open up game two with a goal.
Here we go. Benji and J-Rod duoing it up to get the first goal on the board here. And just one note, I'm somebody who does play with weather effects on, and I think this map looks amazing. I'm glad that we decided to use this, at least for the winter season here, as our second map. It's definitely a very beautiful map, and it's something that we do have to consider is that these types of maps, when teams aren't used to them, it can be a little weird, or it can knock people off their stride. But Team Cyan, they're normally people who can win when the settings are at their weirdest moments. And as we can see right now, they already got the first goal right off the bat.
All right, now we have Team Cyan trying to get out of their own half and get another goal on target. J-Rod is met by left stick in the midfield. Not as good of a take as he'd like, but Benji is going to keep the pressure on. Nice pass off the backboard, cleared away from left stick. And now we have Punj extending the play here for Team Aqua. Looks like we're going to have it cleared away by J-Rod here, who is met by left stick once again. Aqua doing a good job keeping the pressure on. No shots on target actually, no, we have a shot on target for Team Cyan now. Aqua, they're having some pressure issues here a little bit. They are kind of getting shots, but as you can see on the scoreboard, they're not really getting, credit for them. So they're not getting any good opportunities here. Cyan up by 2 goals. They're going to look to extend their lead here. Aqua is going to try to stop that from happening, though. They're going to take possession here. Punj is going to get a nice little pass going. J-Rod clearing it away, though, off the backboard. And now we have Wappy jumping up and left stick jumping up too. Lots of pressure going on here. Okay, we have almost a double tap from Benji. Own goal, very close here. Mini clears it away for Team Cyan, and still 2-0 here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
Ball back over to J-Rod. J-Rod clears the ball up to the backboard. Follow up here from left stick. Left stick ends up not getting the touch, but J-Rod ends up missing the shot. Mini, looking for the flip reset double, is not able to get it. So now going to be back in the hands of Benji. Looks like just at the last second, again, we see left stick. It was a problem when he was on Team Purple last season, where he did not have the best backboard defense. And as he is congratulations to left stick. Apparently he has recently had a child, so congratulations to him. But it's normally not going to allow him to get the practice he needs for the Havoc League here to improve. So maybe that's why some of the backboard defense is not as good as it should be.
There we go. Team Aqua going to try to get some more shots on target. Unfortunately, this game, you can kind of see a little bit more of the skill difference here for Team Cyan as they get another goal here, increasing their lead 3-0. But yeah, I mean, you can just tell Cyan's skill level in this game and just the ability to adjust throughout a series. Team Aqua not really able to put the shots on that they want. Only 1 shot attempt, and we're about halfway through this game. So you can just see the level as, Cyan is able to look at game 1, see what happened, and make changes to, make it easier on themselves the following games throughout the series. So, good for them for being able to notice kind of, some of the opportunities that Team Aqua is able to take advantage of to, make their lives a little bit harder here. Nice little bump here from Benji. Left stick going to try to get a shot on target. It is going to be hit away here. And we have Benji trying to clear it away for Team Cyan. At this point, Benji just tried to, put more shots on target, force this Team Aqua team to use some boost, and, just keep on wasting that clock.
Ball now over to Wappies, back to Benji. Benji will clear the ball down the field. Is now going to be taken over by Mini. Mini tries to pinch the ball off the side wall. It's going to be over into the midfield, but J-Rod not able to get the touch he needs. Still going to be 3-0 lead now for Team Cyan, but they end up double committing here with 2 minutes left. And even though Team Cyan are a really solid team, they're champions, sometimes those double commits can lead to quick goals.
All right, we got Wappy trying to get a nice little passing play going. Unfortunately, nobody for Team Aqua really there to take advantage of it. J-Rod going to get a nice little roll, met in the midfield by Punch. Benji is going to be able to clear this over. Left stick has something to say about it. He's looking to get a little air dribble going here. Wappy actually tries to get the shot attempt, not able to go in. Still only one shot attempt for Team Aqua, and just as I say that, they're able to put another one on target. Really clean passing play here. Still a minute and 19 seconds on the clock, so not impossible for them to get themselves back in this game. I always tell myself when I'm down, by 2 goals in a Rocket League game, 1 with time, as long as they can get 1 with some time on the clock here, I think that they might be able to, get themselves back in the game here. Team Cyan going to look to keep, stealing boost, getting shots over and around the net so that this Team Aqua team has to use their boost to make the saves, keep basically what Team Cyan's going to look to do here is they're going to look to keep Team Aqua honest. They don't want Team Aqua to just be able to do nothing on defense. They really want to force Team Aqua to get up, make the saves, so that way they can just deplete all their boost here. Benji is able to get the save here, super important. We have 50 seconds on the clock, and Team Cyan doing a pretty decent job at fending away these Team Aqua offensive attempts.
Left stick pushing the ball into the air. It's going to be taken away by Wappies, but ends up getting dunked on by Mini. Left stick will look for a long shot. J-Rod on the backboard ends up missing his touch. Benji misses his touch. Chance here for Punch. Passes it down to left stick. Looks at the shot, but Mini will get the pre-jump save. Benji tries to clear the ball out. Mini looks for the dunk. Isn't able to get that. J-Rod awkward on the back line. Double commit comes out from Team Cyan, but 20 seconds left on the clock. Team Aqua, they're going to have to score now. Otherwise, Team Cyan are now going to be on double match point here. But now it's triple match point, excuse me. Now it's back over to Benji. Benji over to Punch. Punch ends up getting demoed out gets the demo on Benji. J-Rod pre-flipping into the air, isn't able to get it, but with that, Team Aqua end up losing game number 2, and Team Cyan now 1 win away from getting the sweep.
Yeah, they're definitely
Have had this exact same situation against Team Gold in the very first week of the season. And Team Gold, they have the same exact series record as Team Cyan, so you could consider them maybe equals in regards to each other. And maybe we can see Team Cyan continue to do what Team Gold did in week number 1.
Team Cyan off to a nice little start here. Actually spoke a little bit too soon. Mini's going to flip past the ball here. Benji is going to do a decent job of helping his teammate out here. We've got 2 Team Cyan players on the backboard to try to get this away. It is in a pretty dangerous spot here. Aqua putting some pressure on. They do get the first shot of the game, which is pretty nice here. We know that they're going to look to clap back because their backs are against the wall. Looks like Mini is going to pop this up for Team Cyan and try to get a shot of his own going, which is cleared away from by Team Aqua here. Benji continues the pressure. J-Rod going to get a shot on target. Punch with a nice save. Very close call for Team Aqua there, but pretty clutch. Save, if I could say so for myself. Left stick, gonna try to clear it away. He's met by J-Rod. Team Cyan looking like they might be able to get a goal here to start off in game number 3 here, but I don't know. It looks like Team Aqua is gonna look to try to get the offense going.
Ball's going to be hit over to left stick. Left stick clears the ball out to the side over to J-Rod. J-Rod trying to set up an immediate play there, but it's going to be taken outbound by Benji. Benji trying to maintain possession, pushing the ball forward. Tries to get the pinch past 1. Mini looks for an immediate dunk, just isn't able to do so, but he got the bump, and it's going to allow Team Cyan to stay on offense, forming up, continuing to pile on this pressure. Ball back over to Benji. Benji putting off the side wall. Chance here for Mini. He looks for the double tap instead. It's down. No, he can't put the ball in. But now 3.5 minutes left on the clock, and Team Cyan still to get their first goal.
Punch with a nice clear. J-Rod is going to meet him in the midfield here. Left stick going to try to minimize some of the damage here. Nice little clear. Punch going to try to meet it in the midfield, but Benji does a good job at getting the 50 down. Left stick going to look, take it down, get a nice little roll. We have 2 players in the net for Team Cyan, unfortunately, so it's not going to turn into a goal. Still 0-0 with 3 minutes on the clock, so, could go either direction here in Game 3. Some demos going on here on the side of Team Aqua, looking to open up some more opportunities here. I'd say it's a pretty good call. Not a ton of shots happening in this game. So usually the best way if you want to increase shots is to open up some more space by getting some demos. So I like the call there. Benji with a nice shot on target. 2 players in position to save it there from Team Aqua. Team Aqua going to need to get a nice pass going. Solo play from Punch here maybe to get some offense going on their side, but looks like it's going to be met in the corner by Team Cyan a few times. And Team Cyan going to look to get the opening goal of this game still halfway through and still 0-0 on the clock.
J-Rod gets a nice touch out to the side, but he was not able to maintain possession and sets up left stick for a shot. It's going to be double commit by Team Cyan. Should have set up Team Aqua, and Punch is going to get the first goal on the board. Look at this here from Punch. Perfect positioning. Left stick gets the beat on one. Double commit from Mini and Benji. And it looks like Mini's double commit ended up resulting in him getting in Benji's way. Benji getting bumped right when he tried to go for the save there. And it's going to be a 1-0 lead now for Team Aqua here in Game 3 when they now are looking and staring down the barrel of a reverse sweep.
Oh, good shot from Benji here to get the scoreboard evened up again. Right as, Team Aqua thought they could get a breather, Benji is able to punish it right away. Everybody in position for Team Aqua, but it just looks like the person on the front post just wasn't able to get the job done here. 1-1, 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. Can Team Aqua fend away the sweep, or will Team Cyan finish off the series here? That is the question. Benji's going to look to try to get something going here. Ball in a dangerous spot for Team Cyan. They are going to clear it away here. Can Team Aqua get this going? They need to get a goal on target here. They have a lot of work to do, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Still a lot of pressure coming from Team Cyan.
Left stick ends up leaving the ball for Punch as they try to transition the ball up the field. Ball still in in Team Cyan's court, is now going to be back over to Punch. Punch trying to take possession, ends up not being able to get it past the wall that is Benji, and Team Cyan's still going to remain on the offensive side. Over to J-Rod. J-Rod back to Wappies, isn't able to get back to the ball, and now we're going to see Team Aqua look for a chance on net, but with a double commit from Mini once again, Team Cyan end up clearing the ball to the offensive side. Mini looking for a pass out mid, gets blocked out by Punch. Punch looking for the solo play, getting the ball out of the midfield line. Benji, though, playing it patient, gets a perfect 50-50, sets up pass to J-Rod. He tries to put it back down, but now, as time wanes, it's still Team Cyan and Team Aqua tied at 1.
Yeah, Aqua got to be really careful here. They're doing a good job on defense, but I'd say maybe playing a little bit too conservative defense. A lot of times they're doing what I call the 1-3-3 strat, where you have one person playing first man and 2 people playing third man, and nobody really there to help the first man. We have a shot going in potentially, for Team Aqua, but it is saved away by Team Cyan. Nice little save here. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see which team is going to be able to maybe get this ball in a dangerous position. Left stick going to try to finish that for Team Aqua. Isn't able to get it on target. J-Rod taking it down the field for Team Cyan. 22 seconds. Let's see if they can get something going here. Benji with a nice little sidewall hit. Bounce off the backboard. Left stick going to try to clear it away here. Team Aqua getting it going. 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Left stick's got possession. He's going to try to get something going mid. Benji going to hit it away. Still tied up here, folks. And now it looks like Team Cyan's going to try to take it the other direction, get their own offense going. Pop up. Ball in a dangerous spot for Team Aqua. They're going to try to hit it away. Now we have Punch in the corner. Punch going to hit it down, and now we have some overtime.
Overtime in Game 3. If Team Aqua lose this, their series is done. But that's going to be a great kickoff to start off the overtime here, and that's going to be an even better demo. And it's going to be over to Wappy. Sets the ball off the backboard. Over to Left stick. Left stick looks for a pot shot. It's going to be a pinch from Mini and Benji to clear that one out. Mini looks for a long shot. There's going to be a demo attempt on the back line. Ball almost goes into the back of the net, but Punch gets back just in the nick of time. 20 seconds into overtime already, and we have such close chances.
All right, I see these players on Team Aqua. They're sitting down a lot. That's very indicative of having low boost. So it looks like that, I can't see every single player's boost count right now. I can only flip through them, but it looks like that, Team Cyan's going to be controlling the boost battle here. Team Aqua, though, even with low boost, is able to get a shot on target. Force these players to be honest and get the saves. We have a 50 here right in front of the net by Punch. He looks like he's not able to get it on target here. Benji going to try to take it down now. He's met by Left stick, who is going to try to get his own shot going. Ball rolling on the backboard here. Team Cyan going to try to get it out. Punch gets a 50 here. Looks like he might miss. Left stick able to put it on target. It is hit away by Benji. Benji is going to look to go back post here. Team Aqua doing a really good job of holding Team Cyan in their old half. Let's see if that is going to be a continued theme throughout the overtime here.
J-Rod trying to get possession on this ball. He actually gets the dunk over Punch. Lefstick tries to maintain possession on the back corner. He ends up getting bumped. Benji might be able to win this 50-50. He does. Goes over to the side of Wappies. Wappies is going to look to maintain team possession as he goes for the pass. It's going to be another double commit coming out of Team Cyan. It's going to maybe give Team Aqua a little bit of time on the offensive side. But with the great solo play there from Benji, he managed to get possession for a bit, but Punch gets the goal, and we're going to Game 4.
Wow, what a passing play here. We have Wappy hitting it inside, Punch going mid, right in the upper 90 of the net. What a great team play from Team Aqua. And there it is. Team Aqua able to bring the series. Important thing. It doesn't matter if you can just take one game. Oh, here we go. I'm on the wrong team there. I apologize, but there we go. I'm off
James
the field now.
Bott has joined the lobby.
Yeah, I apologize for that one. But yeah, I mean, in this situation, a lot of times Team Aqua is actually going to drop this game here. So if I had to make another hot prediction, I'm going to say that Team Cyan pops off, probably wins this one 4-1, probably multiple goals here. But, you know, if Team Aqua is able to keep those shots up, they might be able to prove me wrong here. Good clear from Benji to start off Game 4. Punj is able to try to hit it down in his own corner, but Benji is remaining to keep the pressure on here. And Team Aqua is going to look to get out of defense on the play here.
Left stick looks for a solo play, gets the ball past one, looking for a pass out mid, and the ball ends up bouncing in a way that he was not able to read it, and the ball will be taken down the field by J-Rod. J-Rod ends up trying to put on a ton of pressure, gets the ball past everybody on the other side, but it's going to be over to Punch, who solo plays the ball off the backboard. Punch, somebody we have to continue to just overall show our gratitude for. He continues to take possession away from the other side of the field, and even though we're seeing Wappies and Left Stick not take possession to the best of their ability, when we see Punch with the ball, it's like we're looking at a completely different team.
Yeah, Punch trying to get a clear away. Wappy is able to follow it up here. Maybe get some offense going for Team Aqua. Still a minute into this game and no score on the board. Nice clear from Benji. A little bit of a double commit, but it looks like Team Cyan is going to get the shot on target. It's left away by Wappy. No pun intended, but Left Stick is going to try to get a shot on here. He's met by Mini, who might be able to get on target. Punch is able to get the save here. And now we've got a very close shot for Team Cyan there. Isn't able to go on. Lots of shots from Team Cyan. Let's see if Team Aqua is able to hold it down, and now they're going to look to transition to offense. Maybe shot on target. Save there by J-Rod. Mini's going to look to extend the play. We have a triple commit from Team Cyan. You can just see the urgency that they have there. They know that if they lose this game, it is going to be very bad for the momentum of the series, so they are going to really look to pick up the pace here as we move on to the third minute of the game.
Oh, back over to Left Stick. Left Stick pushes the ball mid. It's going to be over to Mini. Mini pops the ball up high. Punj will get a possessive touch. Great possessive touch here from the legs of Punj. It's now going to be back to Benji. Benji over to J-Rod. J-Rod off the sidewall, followed up now by Wappies. It's going to go over to the side of Mini. Mini trying to keep the ball on the offensive side. It looks like he does not have any boost, but he will steal the offensive corner, but is not able to get the touch he needs on the ball. It's going to be up to Benji, but Benji ends up getting beat, gets the bunch on bump on Punj, and J-Rod has to make a last-second save. But Team Cyan and Team Aqua still tied at nothing as we actually reach the midpoint of this game.
Yeah, and if you're Team Aqua here, this game is kind of in your favor. You want a low-scoring game halfway through, as J-Rod gets a save here for Team Cyan to keep the score at 0-0. But I would definitely say this current scoreline is going to favor Team Aqua, at this point, they're really just looking to contain Team Cyan, and they're doing a very good job of doing that. They need to continue getting clears, continue getting passing plays to relieve pressure. Mini's going to look to try to take a shot here. It's going to go off the backboard. Wappies is going to hit it. It's going to be kind of awkward here for Team Cyan to shoot for a moment. Even more awkward for Team Aqua to get out of their own half, though. Punch going to look to take the possession out. Met by Benji, who's going to try to get the shot off, and we just have lots of dead balls here in the corner. Still 0-0 as we approach 90 seconds left in the game.
Mini almost gets the pre-flip dunk to keep the ball on the middle of the part of the field. Now it's going to be over to Benji to try and keep the ball on the offensive side. Benji passes it over to Mini. Mini has a chance, puts the ball up to the backboard. Can he get the double tap? He almost puts it down. Back to J-Rod. J-Rod looks at the shot, and with a minute 20 on the clock, Team Cyan are now up by 1.
Still keeping it close here for Team Aqua. You know, not out of reach. Still a minute and 20 seconds left. So, you know, if they can get some more shots going here, it's definitely going to look up for them. Right now, they are barely losing the shot battle here just by a few shots. But, you know, Benji going to try to put one on target here right away, and he does smash it in. Now we have 2-0 Team Cyan, and they are going to look to close out the series here in Game 4.
Go. That's the Benji we all know and love. And now Team Cyan up by 2 goals here in what could be the final match of the series. Team Aqua now going to score 2 goals in a little bit more than a minute if they want to try and get back in this game here and in this series more so. But now Benji into the air, gets the ball past one, ends up not being able to get a second touch on it. Mini will look for a shot, fakes it, and it's going to be over to J-Rod. And now before the minute mark even hits, they're now down by 3.
And there it is. A minute left. A very tough position if you're Team Aqua. Going to be hard to dig yourself out of this hole. You know, not able to put on any shots between, you know, the second and third goals of Team Cyan in this game. So, you know, they need to get a shot on target at least, you know, right away here. But it looks like, yeah, if they're not able to get a goal here in the next, I'd say 15 seconds, this series might just be over. Wappy going to try to get a clear going here. This is positive for the Team Aqua. Let's see if they're able to get a goal here. Nice pass from Punch. Wappy's going to try to put it on target, and it's going to be stuffed in the corner here by Team Cyan. Left stick hits it towards the center. Punch trying to get a nice little team play like they did earlier on in the series. And with 30 seconds left, it's looking like Team Cyan might be able to hold on to this lead.
Cyan have now completely taken possession. They realize that they have to stop booming the ball down the field, and they're able to keep the ball close to them. They're going to continue to look to try and be aggressive. Possession here. Benji gets the block of past one, goes straight into left stick. Left stick looking for a pass out mid, ends up getting read by Benji, and Benji will end up leaving the ball for Wappies. Now with 7 seconds left on the clock, that's pretty much game. Team Cyan managing to win 3-1 in this series and continue to make their rise to try and get that first place spot back from the standings on the leaderboard. Congratulations to Team Cyan managing.
Team Holy as a team who are top 4 in Havoc and trying to make themselves get top 4 again as kickoff goes extremely in the well of both teams. As they're now trying to move the ball downfield, but is blocked by Cracks. Finest gets the pinch off the wall, and I think we have a substitute who is in. Actually, maybe I don't actually know the full roster, but 18 manager booms the ball downfield, going for the double touch. Just get the double touch, but it is off target, and so far back and forth coming out of both these teams.
Here we go. Ball back out to the midfield line. It's going to be over to Finest. Finest ends up popping the ball up high, and according to Jakey's, Finest has actually been grinding the game a little bit. He's been getting a few scrims in, and he's apparently been doing really well very recently. And I don't think it'll be enough to take on this Team Gray squad, as apparently Tally has also been grinding. But Team Gray definitely going to have a fight in order to try and get this win here.
Definitely a lot of grinders coming out in these games, as people are trying to make these runs for top 4, and especially, and most important of all, not get into that lower top 2, or the bottom 2 actually, because then you go to the British relegation tournament, which is not good for any team. And now Advil has time. Opts take his time though and actually loses the ball, but goes right back to it. Will be challenged by Cracks though. Another challenge by Cracks, pops the ball into the air. Teammate is there for it in Finest, but is beat by Tally. Taking this time in the air though, gets 50-50, actually sends the ball towards the net, but Cracks will have the save. 18 manager taking this time once again, but is blocked by Cracks, who's taking the ball all the way. Actually 50-50 with Avdiel, and ball will bounce into the corner with Tally Ulu.
Tally trying to maintain possession, gets bumped up by his teammate, but he will pop the ball over once. Gonna be back to Atmanager. Atmanager actually gets dusted of the ball. Avdiel gets out 50 by Arrow. Here comes Arrow once again. 50's the ball back out to Finest. Finest though gets dunked on by Atmanager. Is now gonna be taken away now once again by Atmanager. Passes the mid to Tally. Tally can't get the shot though. That's gonna be now over to Avdiel. Avdiel on low boost, trying to maintain possession. Looking for the pass mid. Ends up not being able to get the touch he needs. And Arrow trying to put the ball out to the midfield line. Atmanager with the great clear. Ends up getting the ball past one of the defenders, but ends up not being able to get the double tap. And it's now gonna be up to Avdiel trying to maintain possession, but he gets out 50-50, but he still manages to maintain possession as Finest pushes up too far as that last man.
Manager down. Does manage to bring the ball right to Arrow though. Arrow goes for a shot, and Tally can't get the touch, and a positional mistake by Tally, and Cracks will capitalize. A great 50 here, and Manager just booms the ball to Arrow in midfield. Tally couldn't get the save, and Cracks has an open net, and our first goal coming at the hands of Cracks. So
Here we go, above Region White. Honestly, I think a lot of people going into the series might have just assumed that Team Gray would be the team to sweep this team and just move on to the next series. But as we can see, above Region White, they've been putting in that practice, and they might be able to even get a sneaky win against Team Gray here in the first game.
And definitely they could get a win against them, but Avdiel off I think a double commit of 2 offensive members. The pass from Tally to Ad Manager, and Tally tries to go again, but Avdiel has him in for backup. Arrow goes for it, but misses. And a huge win would be so nice for above Region Blue, or above Region White actually, who got promoted from Academy, and they're looking for the win. They're looking to put themselves into the main league and finally have some solid ground. And a huge win against Team Gray would be great for them.
And Team Gray, they definitely have a playstyle similar to that of Ground Zero in the Oceanic region, where they generally lose that first game just due to the fact that their playstyle is so aggressive based. Even though they do have smart players on the team, Abdiel, he's learned to play last man back, and they learn to get demos, and they will get a goal there from Tally here to get them above 1. But it's a playstyle that you need to warm up into, and these best of 5s, where it can be very difficult to come out strong, especially for an aggressive team, it's going to be interesting to see if Team Gray can manage to get this first game win here.
And the aggression really showing for them. It's a double-sided sword, as we see the aggression really is helping them get these goals on offense. But again, that goal that they got scored on, that also was because of their too much aggression. Ad Manager trying to pass the ball mid, and Crack's not going for a shot, but a save by Ad Manager once again. And the aggression will turn the game and see if Team Gray has what it takes to get this win. And Finest just barely missed that shot. Another shot coming in from Cracks, and a boomer. Top left corner, and second goal for Cracks this game.
Crack stepping up here for above Region White, manages to put the ball off the sidewall and then from his teammate, and then just puts the ball top left corner. No one on Team Gray was ready for that one. However, it's still only going to be a tied game. Team Gray have managed to get their goals on the board and are now going to be continuing to try and push forward to get this series win. Tally puts the ball mid over to At Manager. At Manager back to Tally. It's going to be off the crossbar and in. The passing plays from Team Gray are here and here to stay.
And that's what we like to see out of Team Gray. Pass from Tally. Tally gets it back from Ad Manager, and boom, top left corner, and some really good shooting coming out from both these teams. Tally with another goal to add to his scoring, and the lead taken right back from Team Gray.
Ball now back over to At Manager. At Manager leaves it for Finest. Finest is going to be off the backboard. Now it's going to be taken away once again by Avdiel. Avdiel manages to get the clear out in the midfield line. It's going to be a miss from Cracks. It's going to be an unlikely miss after we've seen him earlier on in this game. But now it's going to be over to Finest. Finest booms the ball to the backboard. Tally, can he get the touch? Yes, he does. Puts the ball out to the right side wall. It's going to be over to Cracks. Cracks leaves it. It's going to be back over to At Manager. At Manager now taking possession. At Manager looking for the ground play, fakes it around 1, cuts it off the backboard, isn't able to get it, and actually bounced it off the post. Nobody on the field ended up reading that one, but still going to be back in Team Gray's possession here as the final minute wanes.
And Avdiel trying to get some mechanics, but it's dunked by 2 players actually. But Ad Manager, an incredible save from him, keeping his team's lead alive. Arrow now takes to the skies, trying to get a play with an aerial play himself, goes for a flip reset, but does not get the hit on the flip reset. Cracks now, takes the ball to his corner, trying to make some play happen. And now Tally will boom the ball downfield past Arrow. Has to turn back. Doesn't get the best touches though, and the offensive now is lost. Tally now trying to force the offense, trying to keep their lead, and a great 50-50 from him to Ad Manager. The shot is just weak, and ball will be in the hands of Abdi now. Plays to the corner and just burning so much time off the clock.
Ball benches out mid. Tally ends up pushing up a little too far. It's going to be over to Arrow. Arrow trying to maintain possession. Manages to get the demo, but it's still going to be intercepted by At Manager at the clear. Cracks. Passes it down. Avdiel manages to intercept it at the goal, at the shot, but it's now going to be over to Tally. Once again, clears the ball over to the side wall. 10 seconds left on the clock, and here comes Team Gray. Team Gray taking their time. At Manager faking it out. Looks at the 50-50. Loses it over to Tally. Tally just now has to waste down the time, and now we are at 0 seconds. The ball touches the ground. This game is over. The ball still kept up, but Finest can't get a perfect touch, and that's going to be game number 1. Gray is going to do what Team Cyan did in the last series and get to match point in game 2.
We'll see now. Avdiel the great 50-50, but it's taken away by Finest. Trying to start the aggression off early, but cannot secure the touch. Arrow will take a ball up to the wall though. Pass mid actually. Finest will go for it, but has no boost and will be intercepted by Tally. Cracks now trying to score once again, but saved by At Manager. At Manager really defending that backboard very well, which we like to see out of him. And Avdiel slices and dices one of them, but cannot get past Arrow. Arrow taking his time on the wall. Actually booms the ball straight to the backboard. But Tally will intercept it and boom it towards the corner. A lot of boomer ball we're seeing from these teams. Maybe just need to see that first team to try and take possession and keep the ball close to him, and we'll see if that could be the changing point of this game.
Here we go, though. We're into the rest of this game here, but if you guys did not notice in chat, we currently have a prediction up, so if you guys do want to predict, use your channel points in order to predict. You can use your channel points, bet on whoever you guys think is going to win, and of course, if you're the team that you vote manages to win, you'll get a couple extra channel points based on if people voted for the other team. But here we go. Ball is now going to be back in Avdiel's court. Manages to go for the Cuxer pinch, isn't able to do so, and it's going to be pinched out over to Tally. Tally ends up losing a 50 right into App Manager. Avdiel will get up to the ball first, but still going to be taken away by App Manager on the offensive side. He managed to get the ball past one, tries to pass the ball mid over to Avdiel. Avdiel will pinch it across, and we'll get the 50-50 once again. Ball now back over to Tally. Tally looks for the shot. It's going to be wide. It's going to be followed up now once again by Finest. Finest onto the backboard. Isn't able to get the ball, and it's going to be Arrow trying to maintain possession. Possession still in the hands of Above Region White. They're going to be looking for a hit off the corner, but App Manager will once again get the save. Team Gray, the pressure is still on. Avdiel has to get a possessive touch here. He does. App Manager ends up faking it. Ball will bounce down to the ground. Arrow will look for a long shot, but Tally should be able to get an easy save.
It's great. Some spurs of pressure coming in from Beverage away. We love to see that of them, and really had Team Gray panicking. We saw some of the double commits, especially with Ad Manager and Avdiel, but the ball will be boomed downfield. Ad Manager going for the pre-jump, couldn't get on target though. And Finest will have to backflip now. Taking this time, no boost though. Ad Manager just being such a nuisance right now, trying to play that aggressive playstyle they're so well known for. Now, a lot of time now for Avdiel. Takes his time on the control touch. His team actually went for it, but Cracks will intercept it. Finest is going for a shot, but backflips. Arrow going for it too. A double commit coming out of Team Gray, and here's Cracks now with the ball. Tries to pin to his teammate Arrow, but will be intercepted by Tally Yu. Cracks still on the ball, still trying to make a point in this corner.
App Manager will put it across. It's now going to be followed up now once again by App Manager. Passes it down to Avdiel. Avdiel off the offensive corner. Looking for a shot himself. It's going to be easily saved away this time by Cracks, but the ball's still pressuring on for the offensive end for Team Gray. That's going to be a triple commit, though, coming up from Above Region White as they all try to push the ball down to the offensive side. But the difference between Above Region White and Team Gray is that Team Gray just need one play to get the ball to offense, where it seems like that Team Above Region White have to put in so much effort just to get the ball to the midfield line.
And that counterattack, we see it from them. They're known for their counterattacks, known for their plays from going from offense to offense, actually. And App Manager now trying to make an offense play happen. Does its ball, and actually a double commit. Tally cannot capitalize though with the shot. And a pass coming in. App Manager to Avdiel. Now on the wall. Gets past one as well. Is running out of boost, goes for a shot, but couldn't connect with the ball. Arrow now, bailing his team out, booming the ball downfield to Tally. Tally will take his time, trying to wait for his team to get back him. And actually drives around the ball. The Cracks will intercept it. Goes for a bump on defender on the backboard, but nothing. And still great offense, but Above Region Right still not rewarded with the goal.
Finest trying to maintain possession. It's going to be a front post rotation there from App Manager. It's going to make Team Gray awkward here on the defensive end. Luckily for them, Tally on the backboard to clear it away. Back to Avdiel. Avdiel will pop the ball forward over to Finest. Finest off the sidewall. Can be followed up here by Arrow. Arrow will clear the ball across, but Avdiel should have free possession here. Into the air. Here comes Avdiel using his mechanics. Isn't able to get the ball around the first player, but he can't get it around. He can get around the second player. And now it's going to be over to the backboard. Backboard trying to set up his teammates here is App Manager. App Manager isn't able to get the ball to a teammate. Now it's going to be over to Avdiel once again.
And Avdiel going for a shot there, but it's denied by Finest. Finest the grinder is seeing him putting so much work for his team, especially on defense, but on offense as well. Leading his team in points now. App Manager trying to make a pass play happen. Ball be boomed up, and no one to it. Cracks now. Finally booming the ball downfield. Avdiel will take his time, booms the ball towards the backboard, and a pinch attempt coming from App Manager and Avdiel, but App Manager still stays with the ball, moving the ball downfield, but he's going for a dunk. Arrow is now on the ball. And a triple way 50-50, and ball will be in the hands of Cracks, who is booming the ball downfield, trying to make a play happen, and still almost 5 minutes, and mostly this has been above Region White's game, and they just can't capitalize and close out with a goal.
And it looks like we got a new viewer in chat. Explosion RL, what are the ranks in this league? This league is Grand Champ 1 to SSL. This is our main league, Grand Champ 1, all the way up to SSL. We have players from every single rank participating and trying to get better in the best way possible. But we also have a lower level league, which is Champ 3 all the way down to the lowest rank in the game. You can be Bronze, Plat, Champ 3. You can all play in that league and make a push to try and see if you can make it to the main league through the Academy League, which the promotion relegation tournament will be very, very soon. So you can be at whatever rank you want, but you also, any people who are on a team in this league also get coaching free coaching from some of our best staff, and of course another system will be up for people who are not on a team soon. But 0-0 overtime, 30 seconds on. Team Gray still looking to get the goal here. Ball to the backboard, follow up here maybe from App Manager, but no, he's going to let Finest have it. Finest taking possession. Look at this from Finest, ends up just flicking it away as he's at 0 boost, but he still manages to get the dunk. And now it's going to be over to the side wall.
Now some still great offense. App Manager now with time though. Rushing back is Arrow. Finest will be net though, and a double touch attempt from App Manager. The block though. Charlie trying to pick up the pieces of the offense. Cracks will boom the ball downfield, playing it towards his corner. Arrow with another hit. Still trying to push down the offense, but Abdiel relieving pressure with that clear. A clear to the corner by Finest. Another hit though from Abdiel. And so many clears coming out, so much just back and forth from both these teams. Trying to get that goal since they are in overtime now. The 0-0 overtime is such a rare occurrence, and seeing it from two main level teams is showing just how close they are, but App Manager tries to get the goal. And Tally going for the shot as well, but Finest will have the save.
Ball back over to Finest. Finest hit the ball to the backboard. It's going to be followed up now by Cracks. Cracks with 0 boost, ends up managing to barely get the ball out to the corner. But now Team Gray may have a chance here. Finest will be Abdiel to the ball. Ball might be rolling all the way. No, it's going to be off the post. Maybe even App Manager thought that ball was going in for a second. Ball pinches out mid. Tally clears the ball long. Abdiel looking for the redirect though instead of the bump. Ball's going to set up App Manager, but Tally gets in his way. App Manager into the air, gets the flip reset, tries to flick the ball over to Finest. Finest isn't able to get back to the ball. It's going to be back over to Tally. Tally back to Abdiel. Arrow managed to get the bump on Tally, but Abdiel managed to maintain possession after the 50. It's over to Cracks. App Manager up the sidewall. Where's the follow-up? There is none, and above Region White are still holding this game at 0-0.
And such a diverse thing from the first game. The first game looked like a complete shutout from Team Gray, but now they're fighting back, and almost another goal from Arrow. But App Manager actually with an open net, just has to put it on a target. But Finest tries to get back to it. He does get back to it. A pre-flip save from him keeps their game 2 hopes alive. And now Arrow gets it past Tally. A 1v1 situation right now. App Manager last man back. Arrow going for a second touch, but cannot get it. And App Manager will pop the ball up to Abdiel.
Ball back over to Abdiel, looking for the shot. It's in, and it's a 1-0 win for Team Gray. Sad times for above Region White as they once again aren't able to get the win here, but they're keeping it close. And everybody above Region White, remember they were the academy team that shouldn't even be here. We ended up moving them up because we have put on a stellar performance, and I can't wait to see how they continue to progress throughout the entire season. But now, into game number 3, Benji, take it away.
And let's see if they can break the curse and finally get a win on the board for above Region White. They've been trying so hard. That last game was so close, but just stolen away by Abdiel. And Finest already starting off with some offensive pressure. App Manager though, taking his time in the air, gets it over Arrow, and his teammate actually double commit with him. We're seeing a lot of double commits coming out from Team Gray, and if the capitalization from above Region White can be used, then they can actually take some goals off of them and finally get the goals they've been so desperately working for.
Ball back to App Manager, over to Tally. Tally clear the ball down the field. It's going to be over to Finest. Finest can't get the touch on the ball. It's back over to App Manager. App Manager keeps the ball on offense. Followed up now here from Abdiel. He looks at the shot. It's going to be saved away by Arrow once again. The defense from above Region White is so strong, but they just aren't able to get to the offensive side and finish it when they get the chance. And oh my goodness, Benji, I could definitely still see another 0-0 overtime in this series if the defense from both of these teams continues to be so good.
I'm hoping for one. That last game was such good showing by both teams. But Abdiel, another goal coming from a banger from midfield, trying to send this game away in 3. A great pass from App Manager, booms the ball off the word. Arrow couldn't get a touch on it. And Abdiel, a great shot back right corner and scores for his team. A lot closer than 6 minutes. Only 1 minute in so far.
Here we go now, back into the hands of Tally. Tally ends up leaving the ball back over to Abdiel. Abdiel back over to Arrow. Arrow has a chance here, but it's going to be saved away by App Manager, and Abdiel's going to be trying to clip the clear on this ball. He gets possession past 2 players, taking his time, looking for the solo play past Finest, but Finest will get the last second save. App Manager and Tally into the air, but they end up both missing. Everybody's flopping around, and Finest will be the one to clear the ball away. But Abdiel, he still has possession. He's going to try and get the ball out to the other side. He gets the ball past 2 players once again with the 50-50. He gets past the whole team. He's looking to 1v3, and the pump play will get the save.
And do we know if above Region White has scored yet? And I believe they scored in the first game, but if they did, this could be a perfect sweep coming out of Team Gray, which would be heartbreaking for above Region White. But another goal from Tally off the pass from Abdiel, and extends the lead to 2. A great play. Abdiel sticking with the ball, taking his time, showing all of his mechanics off, beats the player going for the challenge, and Tally with an incredible shot off the post.
go. 3.5 minutes left on the clock, and the prediction polls were in. Team Gray were the heavy favorites, although there were still some votes for the series win going over to above Region White. But now, with 2 goals up here in game number 3, Team Gray are continuing to step up, and they're continuing to be aggressive. Ball bounces out mid, back over to Cracks. Cracks gets out 50 by Tally, but he still managed to maintain possession. 0 boost, gets the 50 on Abdiel, and Finest is going to clear the ball away.
And a clear from Finest. Boom's about towards the corner, but Ad Manager will be the first one to it. A challenge from Cracks will leave him just flying towards the net. Now Tally taking his time, trying to beat Finest, who is the last man back. A 50-50 from him. Cracks will bail him out. Ad Manager taking his time on the jumping off the ceiling, actually going for the ceiling shot. Pull it towards the corner now. And still, the aggression is just so unanswering from Team Gray. No real shots coming in for above Region White in this game, and they really need to pick up their offense. And a shot from Cracks. Arrow going for the fake. Tally though with the save on the goal line, and still no goals for above Region White.
Batman trying to push the ball up the field. Ends up leaving it for Arrow to get a touch. Arrow ended up having to 50-50 Avdiel midair, and it's going to be back over to At Manager. At Manager with a great first touch will send the ball into the midfield line, but Cracks, reading it early, manages to get a free possession. Now back over to At Manager. He pushes the ball forward. Now back over to Finest. Finest over to Arrow. Arrow back to At Manager. At Manager finishes the ball mid. Now 2 minutes left on the clock. Team Gray 2 minutes away from managing to get the sweep here and try to make their push right back up to the top. Over to Tally.
And a desperate win would be nice for Team Gray, and they just hold on for 2 more minutes, and they will have this. They will have this game and series. Ad Manager though pops the ball up to Tally. Tally going for a double touch, but is read by Cracks. Cracks now tries to go for a follow-up himself, but actually fakes out Abdiel. An open net so far, but Arrow can't put the ball on target. Ad Manager would have gotten back in time though, and plays the ball up towards the air. A double commit actually from Abdiel, trying to get a redirect, but now Tally goes for it as well, going for a shot, but will be just off and played to the hands of Cracks.
Abdiel trying to maintain possession. Will end up getting a 50-50 with 1. Now it's back over to Cracks. Cracks will keep the ball on the offensive side. 1.5 left on the clock. And we've seen Team Gray, the old Team Gray from last season, they ended up losing a 4-goal lead. They were up 4-0 in Game 2 of their first series against Team Purple. And Team Purple ended up beating them 5-4 in the last minute of the game. It never even went to OT. However, this Team Gray has improved so much more significantly than the old Team Gray. With the pre-flip, Ad Manager almost got the shot off. Tally ends up faking it, but he ends up faking off Abdiel as well. Abdiel looks for the fake himself. It's now going to be over to Finest. Finest ends up getting bumped. Arrow bumping Finest, and they can't get the touch they need on the ball. They need to get this ball to offense, and Finest will. Back to Arrow, over to Abdiel, and it's going to be saved and cleared away by the legend himself.
And with every second passing, the chance of a tie just keeps waning for above Region White. They're trying everything they can, but the offense is just too much from Team Gray. No answer from above Region White this entire game, and we need to see something out. I think we need to see Cracks step up, the man who kept his team in that first game. We need to see him step up in his final minutes, or the final seconds of the last game. But Ad Manager is not wanting to see that. He's just taking the ball so slow. Now Finest going for a shot himself. Actually gets the shot off, and top left corner for him. Bounces off the post, and keeping their hopes alive in this third game.
Here we go now, though. That's going to be a 1-goal lead now for Team Gray. Team Gray, they've been in the situation before, and they've ended up winning. However, it's always a chance for new things. Above Region White looking to try and get back in this series, trying to at least get a game win. But Tally at the kickoff will try and maintain possession, but Arrow gets the read, looks at the bump, can't get back to it. Tally passes the ball out mid, no one on his team is there. Over to Cracks. Cracks managed to get the first 2 goals on his team in the last game, but this time he goes with a pass. Awkward situation here from Team Gray, but Abdiel has ice in his veins, taking possession, putting the ball over to the side wall. Back over to Tally. Tally gets the ball past him, and now that's the end of the game. Team Gray managing to get the sweep, doing an extremely well job here against an above Region White team that was ready to play.